I'll tell you a success story that involves not only my wife, but also one of the people I serve. And when I started back in tech, because I'd been in film, I got back into tech. The companies I was running were all remote. And I loved, I could hire people from anywhere, global talent pool. You didn't have to live driving to the office, no wasted time commuting, all the things people talk about. I was like, that's great, but there are some challenges because my wife and I are both working from home, right? So in the course of developing what it is we were developing, uh, you know, my wife and I got married like a couple years ago, and we were on our honeymoon in Bali, right? Beautiful, idyllic place. And when you run small companies, you're accustomed to. I think when you run any company, you're accustomed to people asking you questions all day long.
Yeah.
So for this one stretch of like 10 days, no one bugged me. Everyone's like, "Stay away from Puri. He's on his honeymoon. Just let him have his moment." Right. So I was talking to Laura, and I was like, "I know this sounds crazy, but when we come back, I really want to figure out like what do we call this? Like I want to brand this in a certain way." And I was thinking maybe the best people to guide me about what it is we do are these early users, the members who are here already that pay us. So do you mind if I have a couple quick zooms with them just to feed my unconscious mind of like the things they would say because they're outside the bubble and I'm inside the bubble like building and working on it. So she, of course, love her. She's like, yeah, talk to people. There was one of our members I spoke to who's still a member years later, and he said that to me. I was like, what's your favorite feature? Why do you like to use it? He gave me a bunch of answers to that. And he finally said, this is, I think, what you're asking. He's like, why do I pay you? And I was like, yeah, why do you pay us? And he said, because at 3 o'clock, I could be playing with my kids, or at 6 o'clock, I can be like, where the hell did the day go? And the
Yeah.
difference is, did I open your app in the morning? So I was like, man, that was so way better than any question I was asking. Thank you for guiding me to like the gold. So that night, we had dinner and Laura and I were talking, we're hanging out in bed. And I was like, this guy said this thing to me. It's just ringing in my head all day. And I think it was the greatest thing I've heard about what we do. And Laura, we met in yoga. Laura and I have a daily yoga practice. There are a lot of Sanskrit words that are in our, and concepts are kind of in our minds and our spirit. And she's like, that's Sukha. Like, I think what it is you're talking about is you're not like focus app 14, you're not remote focus 12, you're not that. It's actually the productivity is the path to happiness, to self fulfillment. And that's what this guy's telling you is like, I want to get to the place at 3 o'clock where I'm like, hey, let me go throw a ball with my kid in the yard.